Hi, welcome to Jargon Free Help. I'm Ian Green, the owner of the Man on a Bike IT consultancy, and today I'm going to talk to you about backing up your data. You have all your information on your computer. However, what will you do if accidentally something happens to it? How would you survive if you lost your computer and all the data that was stored upon it? If you're running a business, would your business be able to recover? Would you know who owed you money, which orders were coming in, and what work needed to be done? If you're backing up your data, then you're going to be secure. So there are three key things that you need to remember when talking about backups. There's the frequency, how often you back up your data, be that daily, weekly or monthly. There's also the how you back it up. Are you going to use an online solution? Are you going to put it on a tape backup, a flash drive or an external hard drive? And where you're going to back up the data to. There's no good backing it up onto a tape backup and leaving that in your computer because heaven forbid there's a fire, not only are you going to lose all the data on your computer, but all the backed up data is going to go as well. So there are pros and cons for each method of backing up. A flash drive like this is going to be very convenient. You can take it away with you so that it's stored securely off-site, and it's very good if you're backing up documents and small files. Flash drives at the moment, you can get up to 32 gigabytes of information onto a single flash drive, so that should be enough for most personal applications. If you have an awful lot of photographs or music, you're going to need more space. So an external hard drive may be the right solution for you. These can store up to 500 gigabytes of information very easily. But the key thing to remember is once you've backed your data up onto it, you need to take it off-site. There's no good backing up everything and leaving this sat on top of your computer. If there was a flood or a fire or a theft, you would not only lose your computer, but you'd lose all your backed up data as well. The other way you can back up is via an online solution. This is where all the data that you've changed on that day gets uploaded to a secure server on the internet. That way it's done automatically and is instantly off-site. Has the great benefit of you set it and forget it. How often you back up will really depend on what you're backing up and what it is you do. For a home user, backing up weekly or monthly should be sufficient. However, if you're a business or you're doing an awful lot of very important work, you'll need to back up more frequently. If you're in the middle of doing a dissertation and you're halfway through, back it up when you've finished each session. There's nothing worse than having to redo work that you've already done. The key thing about making sure that the data is stored securely is that it needs to be off-site, so away from the actual computer. There's no point leaving your memory stick stuck to the computer with the data on. When your computer gets stolen or if there's a flood or a fire, you'll lose the data at the same time. If you're using an off-site, an online backup, it will instantly leave your office and go elsewhere, and that'll be securely stored so that when you do need to recover your data, it's easily accessible. So if you haven't backed up your data and you're watching this, be scared, because if you lose all the information tomorrow, how will you create it? Most businesses do not recover after a theft of a server or a fire damage because they have no way of retrieving the information that they've created. So I hope that's prompted you to look into backing up your system, that you're going to back it up the correct way and as often as you need to. Thank you for watching, and come back to jargonfreehelp.com and see some more of our podcasts.